Like a good neighbor, Keith Perret is there. How was that? Was that good?
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good State Farm jingle with
I like it.
good state agency owner on Washington Road. I'm Neil Gordon. Keith, how long have you had the office open in Augusta?
We opened our office in June of 2019.
Okay.
Been in Augusta since January of 2019.
Okay. So we're now over 3 years.
Yes, that's correct.
Fantastic. Now, is this your actual office?
This is our office. It's on Washington Road in between Turner Piano, and there's a Dollar General, and Meemaw had one. So most people know where that is. And that's my car that we drive around. So I figured if I was going to have a car, might as well have something cool, right?
And you know, branding is the key, right?
That's right.
That's fantastic. And so you've been here more than 3 years, and this is kind of like a second career for you. Why State Farm, and why here in the Garden City?
So I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. My wife is from Seattle, and we were living in South Mississippi. Our kids were grown. They were in college, out of college. And we were thinking that, you know, we've been blessed when we deserved it and blessed when we didn't. And as we got into our 50s, we wanted to make sure that we were giving back those blessings in a meaningful way to other people. And so when we started looking around for, okay, what should we do? State Farm fit the bill for a number of reasons, right? Number one, neither one of us worked in our local community. We worked for companies that were out of town. We traveled. We did those things. So we wanted to get deep in a community. That was number one. Number two, we wanted to own our own business, which State Farm allows you to do as an agent. We wanted to have a staff that we could grow and help develop and those things. But mostly we just wanted to help people. And we looked at other businesses, but this one really allows you to get involved in people's lives, develop relationships with your customers. And that was very important to me because I've always had State Farm. I've had it since I was 16 years old. I've always known my agent, always had a relationship with my agent, and that's why I stayed with them.
Yeah.
So when we had a lot of choices. We flew to actually 10 different cities trying to decide where we wanted to go. And we were praying about it, saying, God, you put us where you want us to be, and we're going to be obedient. And Augusta was nowhere on the list.
Wow.
And it finally popped up, and I asked my wife, you know, what do you think about Augusta, Georgia? She goes, I don't know anything about Augusta, Georgia. Don't they have a golf tournament? I said, yeah. I said, why don't you Google it and tell me what you think? So initially she Googled it, and she came downstairs wagging a piece of paper going, we are not moving to Augusta, Georgia. And when I asked her why not, you know, she had been looking at reviews from 10, 20 years ago where they called it Disgusta. And she's like, we're not going there. I said,
there's actually a podcast for that.
Is there?
Don't call it Disgusta.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
But look, so I looked at it. I said, look, this is nonsense. I said, something in my heart is telling me to call the sales leader. So I did that, told her, hey, look, let's go to one more place. So we flew up here. We stayed down at the Marriott. It was a gorgeous day in late September. And first thing I did was take her to Frog Hollow. No plug for them.
Sure.
You know, but so we went around that weekend and we looked at the opportunity and what was going on in Augusta with the opportunity to get involved downtown, helping the cyber community, all the things that are going on here.
Yeah.
And when we got back on the plane to go home, she looks at me and she goes, I think this is where we're supposed to be. And I said, I know, I feel it too. And a process that should have taken 4 months took exactly 1 week.
And little did she know, Augusta was just voted the most livable city in Georgia, and one of, you know, in the top percentages in the country. So you all made a great choice for sure. And again, we're with Keith Perret, who's a State Farm agency owner. And by the way, there's several other agents. So what's a good way for people to get in touch with you?
Well, the best way to get in touch with us, our office number is 706-925-5433. You can find us on the web. If you Google us, we come up pretty well.
Right.
Our website is kind of different. It's www.kp, like my initials, kpinthehouse.com.
KP in the house.
Yes, there's a whole story behind that. We'll go into that another time.
No problem.
But we're pretty visible. We try to get out in the public. We're very involved in the chamber in Richmond and Columbia counties.
Yeah.
Just trying to get our name out there, get branded.
And what do you and your employees kind of stand for when you get to talk to somebody about what you do?
Well, that's an interesting question. I mean, we are a Christian group. We try to have a very good spirit in our office. But I tell people all the time, we're a little different than other companies in that we help our clients manage everyday risk. And people kind of look at you like, well, what does that mean? Well, let me give you an example. There's you ever been to Walmart on a busy Saturday?
Oh, yes.
Okay, look, we all have.
Sure.
And nobody likes going. The parking lot is just a zoo. And we have a client. He's about 45 years old, smart guy, good guy, never had a ticket, accident, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But he drives a truck, F-150, and he was parked as he was getting ready to leave, and there was a blue Sienna minivan next to him, and a mom and a small child, a little 4-year-old girl, came out, and he saw them, but then he looked the other way and looked back again, and as he started to back up, that little girl walked right behind her truck, and he hit her, and he hurt her badly. And even though it's an accident, he's responsible for that. And by the time all the doctor bills were in, the lawyer bills, everything, it was over $900,000.
Almost a $1 million.
A million,
Wow.
not quite a billion,
Not
but
billion.
$1 million. But still, that's a lot of money. Now, fortunately for him, he had come in about a year before and bought what we call a lawsuit protection policy. It covers you, your home, and your autos for up to $1 million. So guess how much he had to pay?
Zippo.
Zero.
Wow.
Now, what would have happened if he hadn't had that policy?
Yeah. His house,
401k, garnished wages, who knows? Any number of bad things. So
Yeah.
we tend to look at the bigger picture, not just your home and your autos, but your home, your autos, your health, your life, all of those things. And we really want to build relationships with people so we know what's going on in your life. Once a year, we bring everybody in to do a review to see what's changed. If you're a young person, did you get married? Did you have a baby? Did you buy a house? Did you get a new job? Are you making more money? Do we need to adjust things? And so really that's what we try to be to people, is somebody that understands you and your family and builds a relationship for a lifetime.
Fantastic. And it's been a pleasure to get to know you over the course of the last several months. And our family has started to turn over our insurance work with Keith, because you can tell he'll talk to a horse if the horse will talk back.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? It's very easy to talk to, and we appreciate you. And once again, best phone number for people to reach you?
706-925-5433.
And we have the website, of course, right on the screen. And, hey, I wanted to ask you, so this is your first time here in the podcast studio. What do you think?
Oh, this is amazing. Great place. They do a really good job here.
Yeah.
Friendly, but the setup is awesome.
Yeah, and it's Get Up Productions, by the way, and we've got some information up on the screen. So if your company or organization wants to get involved and learn how to do some audio or video podcasts, please reach out to David or Chris, and they will take good care of you as they do with us as well.